Hey, thanks for clicking this video. I'm Matthew Msengati, the designer and developer. This is my YouTube channel, Code Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. In this video, we are going to recreate this user interface. As you can see that I have downloaded another version of the same thing. Obviously, it doesn't look the same, but it will get the job done. Worth mentioning, this user interface is not something that I have designed. It's something that I've grabbed from the internet. This is the designer's name and this is his email address. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to remove the background of this model and I will resume when I'm done with that, and then we can continue. So let's just do that. Okay, welcome back. I have done using a pen tool tracing around the image. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove the background using this shape. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to first select it and then give it a color, and then give it any color and remove the stroke. And then what we have to do, we want to take this vector and move it under the image, and then we're going to select the vector behind and the image, both of them selected, and then we go to the mask tool, and that is it. The background has been removed. So what we want to do first is to group these together, Control G, and then we have grouped these together. As you can see, I can move these. Okay, so that means we are done with our first part. So this is our model, something similar to this one. And then if you can look closely here, there is a very interesting background with some icons, which is this one. As you can see, there is this background and with some icons. So the next step is to try to duplicate that or to make a watered down version of that. Please note that my user interface is not going to be as beautiful as this one, because here I'm just doing this for the course or for the sake of teaching. So also I'm inspired by this user interface. The user interface was not designed by me. Here is the designer. Okay, so now let's try to create this using this picture. So the first thing that we must do is to crop the picture. Okay, just to remove this. Okay, and then we click enter. And then in order for us to design graphics that are already to size, because I don't want to design big graphics and I have to scale them down, so let's create a frame. Okay, click on frame. We are going to design for an Android phone, a large one. So this is our frame. Okay, so this means that it's fine, we can leave this picture like this as it is, so it will be a good size. And then let's try to create this. So obviously we are not going to get it 100% as it is, but we are going to create at least something like it. So the first thing that we must do is to create a shape. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's create a shape here. Okay, this is a shape. Let's just make sure that the size is almost like this one. Okay, and then let's just zoom in here. Okay, let's just zoom in. Okay, and then let's sample this color. Let's just sample this color. Okay, sample that color. Okay, then let's make it a little bit stronger. Okay, then we will adjust it accordingly. We will then adjust it. Okay, let's continue. Sorry for that, I just had a small disturbance. So now we have got this as some sort of a solid color that looks like this one. So what we want to do, we want to take this shape, we want to take it behind that picture. Let's just move this one, click the picture, and then we want to take this shape, move it behind this picture. So what we want to do, we want to click this image and play around with transparency and the blend modes. So what we want to do, let's check here the pass through, and then here let's try multiply. You see, as you can see that it feels like this picture didn't have a white background, as you can see. Obviously this is not going to be the same like this one, because if we look at this one, the color is not black, so ours is just going to be a little bit black. And then what we can do, let's quickly try other blend mode, maybe we might get, yeah, this is it. And then color band, at least it has given us something similar to it. Okay, and then now let's make our transparency 50, and let's see. Okay, let's make it 20. Okay, looks like to me, but let's just make it 25 so that it can be a little bit visible. So I'm happy with this. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna highlight all of these, then make sure that I align them center, and then I will group them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flatten these so that they can feel like it's the same image. So let me just flatten these. Okay, there is a bit of a problem there. Okay, that's not the problem. Let's just undo. Let's just keep them as they are. Okay, let's see if I can quickly rename this. Let's see, rename. Okay, let's say background. Okay, so that means this is our background layer. Okay, now that we are done with our background, what we can do, let's fit it into, okay, let's fit it into our frame. First of all, let's rename our frame. Okay, our frame is going to be, let's say, login, because we are going to create the login page. So let's click our background and drag and drop it to the frame. Okay, as you can see, let's just zoom in. Okay, let's zoom in here. As you can see, this is our background. Okay, what we can do now, we are going to make sure we are going to some sort of size our background, scale it down a little bit. Okay, scale our background down a little bit and then center it. I'm happy with this. Let's just take the picture of our model and also drop it in here, and then we take it here and put it here so that we can see how it looks relative to this image. Let's just zoom in to see the final product. Okay, as you can see, guys, we are getting there. Obviously it's not going to be 100% match, but I'm happy with what I came up with. And also my background, it's a little bit stronger in terms of color. I did that intentionally. I want it to pop up a little bit so that somebody can see those icons there a little bit. So let's end it here for now, and then we are going to continue on the next video and design everything so that this can look proper, exactly like this one. Otherwise, for me, Matthew Msengati, thank you so much for clicking this video. Please do me a favor and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.